Good afternoon and welcome to Flostream Limited. We're delighted to have you with us. Whether you've joined our warehouse, office, or logistics operations, you are now part of a team that values safety, respect, and teamwork above everything else. At Flostream, our goal is simple. Everyone goes home safe and well at the end of every shift. Health and safety is not just a policy, it's part of our culture. Every person here plays a role in keeping our workplace safe. This induction is designed to help you understand how we do that, what's expected of you, and the support we provide. So please listen carefully, ask questions, and take in the information. Safety is everyone's business, and together we make Flostream a safe, productive, and positive place to work. Flostream Limited is a leading fulfillment and logistics company operating from modern warehouse facilities near Heathrow with additional UK and European locations. We specialize in warehousing, order fulfillment, e-commerce logistics, and distribution for clients across multiple sectors. Every day, we process thousands of parcels, products, and deliveries, ensuring that customers around the world receive their goods quickly and accurately. By joining us, you're contributing to a business that values your well-being. We invest in training, safe equipment, and strong procedures to help you perform your role with confidence. Our warehouses are large, busy environments where people, vehicles, and machines work side by side. Forklifts move pallets, goods are picked and packed, and deliveries come and go throughout the day. With so much activity, there is no room for complacency. Health and safety is vital because even small mistakes in a warehouse can have serious consequences. At Flostream, we believe prevention is better than cure. That's why every area of our operation, from the loading bays to the office spaces, follows strict safety controls. We use clear signage, designated walkways, and safety barriers to separate people from vehicles. We regularly inspect racking, machinery, and fire safety systems to ensure they meet our standards. Fire safety is equally important. With packaging materials, electrical equipment, and storage areas, the potential for fire hazards is real. You'll see fire exits, extinguishers, and alarms throughout our sites. Always make sure you know where they are. Health and safety is not just a set of rules, it's how we show care and respect for one another. How we handle health and safety. At Flostream, we take a structured, proactive approach to managing safety. We conduct risk assessments to identify hazards and decide on the safest ways to work. Our supervisors and health and safety representatives regularly review these assessments to ensure they stay relevant as operations change. We also provide training for every employee, from induction through to refresher sessions, so that safety knowledge stays fresh and practical. Communication is key. We hold regular safety briefings and encourage open dialogue between staff and management. If you see something unsafe, we expect you to speak up. We don't believe in blame, we believe in learning and prevention. We also monitor incidents, near misses, and workplace inspections to improve continuously. This way, every event becomes an opportunity to strengthen our systems. Health and safety is not paperwork. It's the mindset that protects us every single day. Fire safety is one of our top priorities. Every member of staff must know exactly what to do in the event of a fire. Across all our facilities, you'll see clearly marked fire exits, assembly points, and alarm call points. Take time today to familiarize yourself with these locations in your work area. If you discover a fire, activate the nearest alarm immediately and alert those around you. If you hear the alarm, stop what you're doing, leave the building by the nearest safe route, and go directly to the assembly point. Do not stop to collect personal belongings and never use the lift during an evacuation. Once outside, your supervisor will take a roll call to ensure everyone is accounted for. Fire doors must always remain closed unless fitted with automatic release mechanisms. Keep fire routes clear and never block extinguishers or exits. Remember, prevention is crucial. Report damaged cables, overheating equipment, or any signs of smoke or burning smells right away. Your vigilance keeps us all safe. Our health and safety policy is the foundation of how we manage workplace safety. It sets out our commitment as an employer and the responsibilities of every employee. You can find a copy displayed on notice boards across our sites and on the company's internal system. The policy confirms that Flostream will, so far as reasonably practicable, provide a safe place of work, safe systems of work, and appropriate training, information, and supervision. It also explains that employees must cooperate fully by following instructions, reporting hazards, and looking after their own health and that of others. This policy isn't just a document to tick a box. It's a living standard that guides everything from our warehouse layout to our daily tasks. During audits and inspections, we check how well we meet these commitments. By understanding and following the policy, you help maintain the high safety standards that define Flostream. In all countries we operate, the Health and Safety at Work regulation sets out legal duties for both employers and employees. As your employer, Flostream must ensure your safety by providing safe equipment, proper training, and a workplace that is free from unnecessary risks. We also have to assess hazards, maintain safe procedures, and provide protective equipment where needed. Your duty, as an employee, is equally important. You must take reasonable care of your own health and safety and that of others who might be affected by what you do or fail to do. This means following instructions, using PPE correctly, and reporting anything unsafe. It also means not interfering with safety equipment or taking shortcuts that could endanger yourself or colleagues. Remember, safety is a shared responsibility. By working together within the law and our company procedures, we create a workplace where everyone can perform confidently and go home safely. Every Flostream site operates under strict access and security rules. When arriving at work, all staff must sign in using the designated system or ID badge. This ensures that, in the event of an emergency, we know exactly who is on site. Visitors must report to reception, sign the visitor book, and be accompanied at all times. Contractors receive a separate induction tailored to their work. Access to certain areas, such as racking zones, loading bays, or machinery sections, is restricted to trained and authorized personnel only. Always obey signage and barrier systems and never enter areas outside your authorization. It's also your responsibility to keep security doors closed and not allow unauthorized entry for convenience. These controls protect not only our people but also the integrity of our operations. By following site access rules, you help maintain safety, security, and compliance throughout our facilities. Emergencies can happen at any time, and knowing what to do saves lives. At Flostream, we have well-established emergency procedures covering fire, evacuation, and first aid. You must familiarize yourself with these as soon as you start work. If you hear the fire alarm, stop work immediately. Leave your workstation calmly, using the nearest safe exit, and go straight to your designated assembly point. Never stop to collect personal items or use lifts during evacuation. Once outside, stay with your team leader for roll call. Do not return to the building until told it is safe by the fire marshal or senior management. If someone is injured or falls ill, contact the nearest first aider. Their names and locations are displayed on notice boards. Every incident, no matter how small, should be reported. This allows us to investigate and improve our safety systems. Knowing what to do in an emergency is everyone's duty. It protects you, your colleagues, and the company. At Flostream, we take incident reporting very seriously. Whether it's an accident, near miss, or unsafe act, we want to know about it. Prompt reporting allows us to investigate causes and take corrective action before something more serious happens. If you're involved in or witness an accident, make sure the area is safe first. Report the event to your supervisor immediately and complete an accident report form. These forms are available from your line manager or health and safety representative. All injuries, even minor ones, must be recorded. What seems small today could become a major concern later. We also encourage reporting of near misses and unsafe conditions. Identifying these early prevents real harm. We believe in a no-blame culture. The focus is always on learning, not punishment. Together, we can make Flostream an even safer place to work through honest, timely communication. Risk assessments are the backbone of our safety management system. They help us identify potential hazards and decide on the safest way to carry out every task. Before any new activity begins, a risk assessment is completed, reviewed, and approved. You may be asked to read and acknowledge assessments relevant to your role. This ensures you understand the risks and how to control them. Safe systems of work describe how jobs must be done safely. These might include written instructions, permits to work, or supervision for higher risk activities such as confined spaces, electrical maintenance, or work at height. Always follow these systems exactly as trained. Never take shortcuts or alter a process without authorization. If you notice that a system isn't practical or a risk has changed, report it. We review assessments regularly, but your feedback keeps them accurate and effective. Safety only works when everyone plays their part. Manual handling is one of the most common causes of workplace injuries. At Flostream, we move thousands of parcels and goods daily, so safe lifting techniques are essential. Before lifting anything, stop and assess the load. Check its weight, shape, and whether you can grip it securely. If it's too heavy or awkward, use lifting aids or ask for help. When lifting, stand close to the object, keep your feet shoulder width apart, and bend your knees, not your back. Keep your back straight, hold the load close to your body, and lift smoothly. Avoid twisting while carrying. Instead, move your feet to turn. Place loads down carefully, maintaining control at all times. Mechanical aids such as pallet trucks, conveyors, and trolleys are there to reduce strain. Use them properly. If you feel discomfort or notice poor manual handling practices, speak up. Protecting your back means protecting your ability to work safely and pain-free. In our warehouses, we rely on mechanical handling equipment, forklifts, reach trucks, and pallet trucks to move goods efficiently. However, these powerful machines can cause serious harm if misused. Only trained, authorized, and certified operators are permitted to use them. Before operating any equipment, conduct a pre-use inspection. Check tires, forks, lights, brakes, and warning alarms. If you find a defect, report it immediately and tag the vehicle as out of service until repaired. Never use equipment you are not trained or authorized to operate. Pedestrians must always stay within designated walkways and keep clear of moving vehicles. Operators must drive at safe speeds, use horns at blind spots, and maintain clear visibility. Distractions, such as mobile phones or horseplay, are strictly prohibited. By following these rules, we ensure both operators and pedestrians remain safe within our busy working environment. Working at height can be one of the most dangerous activities in any warehouse. Falls from even a small distance can cause serious injury. At Flostream, no task involving height is taken lightly. Always use the correct equipment for the job, whether that's a mobile platform, step ladder, or racking access system. Makeshift methods such as climbing on pallets, boxes, or shelving are strictly forbidden. Before starting work at height, inspect your equipment for damage. Ensure it's stable, secure, and on a level surface. Never overreach or lean too far. If you can't safely reach something, stop and request the proper access tools or assistance. Only trained personnel should use mechanical platforms or fall arrest systems. Barriers and warning signs should be placed around elevated work areas to keep others clear. Remember, safety at height depends on planning and discipline. Take no unnecessary risks. Our warehouses and yards are busy with both vehicles and people moving at all times. To prevent accidents, Flostream enforces strict segregation between pedestrians and vehicles. Designated walkways, crossing points, and safety barriers are there to protect you. Always use them and never take shortcuts across vehicle routes. Drivers must follow marked traffic routes, speed limits, and one-way systems. Reversing should only take place where absolutely necessary, using mirrors, alarms, and spotters when appropriate. Pedestrians must make eye contact with drivers before crossing and avoid distractions like phones or headphones in active zones. Everyone has a part to play. By respecting the separation rules, we significantly reduce the risk of collisions and ensure that both people and goods move safely around our sites. Loading and unloading operations are among the highest risk activities in logistics. Heavy loads, moving vehicles, and tight spaces all present hazards. At Flostream, we follow strict procedures to control these risks. Vehicles must be parked securely on level ground, with brakes applied and wheels chocked before loading begins. When unloading, take care to release restraints gradually to prevent goods from shifting unexpectedly. If you notice any damage to the vehicle, dock leveller, or lifting equipment, stop the operation immediately and report it. Safe loading means no rush, no shortcuts, and full attention to the job. In our fulfillment centers, safe storage and racking are crucial to keeping both people and goods protected. Racking systems are designed to hold large volumes of stock securely, but only when used correctly. Always follow the load limits displayed on the racking and never exceed them. Overloading can lead to collapses or falling goods, putting lives at risk. When stacking pallets, ensure they are stable and evenly distributed. Heavy items should always go at the bottom, with lighter products higher up. Never climb the racking to retrieve goods, use proper access equipment instead. Damaged racks, bent beams, or missing safety pins must be reported immediately. Even small structural issues can weaken the system. Regular inspections are carried out by trained personnel, but everyone has a responsibility to spot and report defects. By respecting racking systems and handling stock safely, we maintain an orderly, secure environment that supports both safety and efficiency. Good housekeeping is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to prevent accidents. At Flostream, every team member is expected to keep their workspace clean, tidy, and hazard-free. Clear walkways, uncluttered workbenches, and properly stored materials reduce the risk of slips, trips, and falls. Waste should be placed in the correct bins and never left to accumulate in work areas or near exits. Recyclable materials, packaging, and general waste are separated to support our environmental responsibilities. Spills must be cleaned up immediately and absorbent materials disposed of safely. Always report persistent leaks or recurring hazards so they can be fixed properly. A tidy workplace is a safe workplace. It also reflects professionalism to our clients and visitors. By taking pride in cleanliness and order, you contribute directly to both safety and efficiency. Although most of our operations involve everyday materials, we occasionally use substances that can be hazardous, such as cleaning chemicals, inks, lubricants, and fuels. The control of substances hazardous to health regulations, known as COSH, govern how these materials must be handled, stored, and used. Before working with any chemical, always read the label and the COSH assessment sheet. This information explains the potential risks, the required protective equipment, and what to do in case of a spill or exposure. Use only the amount you need and ensure good ventilation where required. Never decant substances into unlabeled containers. Personal protective equipment, such as gloves or eye protection, must be worn exactly as instructed. If a spill occurs, isolate the area, report it immediately, and follow the spill response procedure. Remember, these controls are in place to protect your health and the environment. Personal protective equipment is your last line of defense against workplace hazards. At Flostream, the type of PPE you wear depends on your role and the area you work in. In our warehouses, high-visibility clothing and safety footwear are mandatory. In certain zones, you may also need gloves, hearing protection, or safety eyewear. Before using PPE, check that it's in good condition and fits properly. Damaged, dirty, or ill-fitting gear can compromise your safety. If something is worn out or unsuitable, report it immediately so it can be replaced. Never alter or remove PPE for convenience. PPE only works if it's used correctly and consistently. By wearing it as required, you not only protect yourself but also set a strong example for others. At Flostream, we want safety to be second nature. PPE is a simple but powerful part of that culture. Electricity is an essential part of our operation, but it can also be deadly if mishandled. Always treat electrical systems and equipment with respect. Do not use any appliance or cable that appears damaged, and never attempt to repair electrical items yourself. Only qualified and authorized personnel are permitted to carry out maintenance. Before cleaning, adjusting, or repairing machinery, isolation procedures must be followed. This means disconnecting the power and applying a lockout/tagout device to prevent anyone from turning the equipment back on while it's being worked on. Each authorized person uses a personal lock and tag with their name clearly displayed. Never remove someone else's lock or tag. This system exists to protect lives. If you spot exposed wiring, overheating equipment, or tripped circuits, report it straight away. Electrical safety relies on attention to detail and respect for procedure. Machinery helps us move, sort, and package goods efficiently, but it can also cause severe injuries if guards are removed or misused. Every piece of machinery at Flostream is fitted with guards and safety devices designed to keep you safe. These must never be bypassed, removed, or tampered with. Always check guards and emergency stops before starting work. If a guard is loose, missing, or damaged, stop immediately and report it. Do not resume operation until it's fixed. Only maintenance engineers or trained technicians may remove guards, and only under a permit to work system. If you're not sure whether a task is safe, stop and ask your supervisor. Guarding saves fingers, hands, and lives. Treat it with the importance it deserves. Slips, trips, and falls are among the most common workplace accidents, yet they're almost always preventable. At Flostream, we expect everyone to keep floors, walkways, and stairs free from obstacles and debris. Clean up spills immediately or report them if specialist cleaning is required. Always use handrails when using stairs and take extra care in wet or icy weather when entering or leaving the building. Avoid running in any area of the site and wear appropriate, non-slip safety footwear. Cables, packaging materials, and equipment left lying around create unnecessary hazards. Tidy as you go and store everything in its proper place. If you spot uneven flooring, damaged mats, or poor lighting, report it. Small issues can quickly become major risks if ignored. By staying alert and maintaining good habits, you help create a safer, accident-free workplace. Workplace signs are there to inform, guide, and protect you. At Flostream, we use standardized safety signs following British and European conventions. Blue signs indicate mandatory actions, such as wear high-visibility clothing. Red signs denote prohibitions or fire safety information, while yellow signs warn of specific hazards. Green signs mark safe routes, first aid points, and emergency exits. Take the time to understand and obey all signage in your area. They are not suggestions, they are vital safety instructions. Never remove, cover, or ignore warning labels or hazard notices on equipment or containers. If you notice missing or unclear signage, report it straight away so it can be replaced. Good hazard communication ensures everyone on site, including visitors and contractors, knows what risks exist and how to stay safe. Clear signs save lives and make the workplace easier for everyone to navigate confidently. Working conditions in our warehouses can vary depending on the season, workload, and storage requirements. Some areas may be cooler due to product types, while others can get warm during peak operations. Always dress appropriately for your environment and wear layers that allow you to stay comfortable while still meeting PPE requirements. Ventilation is maintained throughout our buildings, and air quality is checked routinely. If you notice poor airflow, strong odors, or temperature extremes, report it promptly. Your comfort and safety are directly linked. Healthy environmental conditions keep everyone alert, productive, and well. At Flostream, we care about more than physical safety. We also focus on your overall health and well-being. Tasks that involve repetitive movement, standing for long periods, or exposure to noise can affect your body over time. We carry out occupational health assessments and offer support where needed. You should report any discomfort early, such as back pain, wrist strain, or fatigue. Adjusting your workstation, rotation of duties, or ergonomic aids can often prevent long-term injury. When working at computer terminals, follow display screen equipment guidance. Adjust your chair, keep your monitor at eye level, and take short breaks to stretch. Noise, lighting, and posture are key factors in workplace health. Hearing protection must be used in designated areas, and any issues with excessive noise or poor lighting should be raised immediately. Remember, looking after your health ensures you can work safely and enjoy a sustainable career with us. Spotting a problem before it becomes an incident is one of the most valuable contributions you can make to workplace safety. If you see someone working unsafely, notice damaged equipment, or observe an unsafe condition, report it right away. Your actions could prevent a serious injury. At Flostream, we encourage a culture of openness. No one will be criticized for raising safety concerns. You can report directly to your supervisor, the health and safety team, or through our online reporting system. We investigate every report and take corrective action where necessary. Remember, silence can be dangerous. By speaking up, you help protect everyone in the workplace. Each report builds our understanding, improves our systems, and strengthens our shared safety culture. Security and safety go hand in hand. Every person on our site must be authorized to be here. All employees must wear their identification badges visibly, and all visitors must sign in at reception, receive a visitor's pass, and be accompanied at all times. Never allow anyone to tailgate through secure doors, even if they seem familiar. Politely direct them to the reception for proper sign-in. Report any suspicious behavior, unfamiliar faces, or unauthorized entry to your supervisor immediately. We believe that good welfare facilities contribute to good safety performance. At Flostream, you have access to clean toilets, washing facilities, and well-equipped rest and canteen areas. Please use them responsibly and keep them tidy for others. Fresh drinking water is available throughout the site, and rest areas are provided for meal and break times. Always take your breaks. Fatigue can increase the risk of accidents. Smoking and vaping are permitted only in designated outdoor areas. Report any maintenance issues, such as leaks, hygiene problems, or broken fixtures, immediately so they can be addressed. Treat these spaces with the same respect you show your work areas. A comfortable, well-maintained environment supports both physical well-being and morale. Contractors and visitors are an important part of our operations, but they must follow the same high safety standards as our employees. Every contractor receives a safety induction before starting work and must provide proof of competence, insurance, and risk assessments for the tasks they perform. If you observe unsafe conduct by a contractor or visitor, report it immediately. You've now completed the Flostream Health and Safety Induction. Everything you've learned today is designed to help you work confidently and safely within our business. Remember, safety is not a one-off event. It's an ongoing responsibility. If you ever feel unsure about a task, a process, or a piece of equipment, stop and ask your supervisor before continuing. For any safety concerns, contact our health and safety team or speak directly to your line manager. Their contact details are displayed on site notice boards and in the employee handbook. At Flostream Limited, our motto is simple: safety first, every task, every day. Thank you for your attention and for committing to keeping yourself and others safe. Welcome to the team, and let's make every day a safe one.